KHON2 weather, Kamakapili.
This new week is going to start off beautiful. We're going to have the trade winds. We're going to have some passing showers. So we'll keep those lights on green for now with the elevated threats for the ocean conditions. Jellyfish are visiting us on the south-facing shores for the next few days. East side of the state is dealing with a small craft advisory that's at least until Tuesday evening because of the strong winds. But I do expect that to actually be extended because it's around Tuesday where the breezy winds will strengthen up to windy winds. And that's because this high-pressure system north of the islands is only going to be building and strengthening that will result in stronger winds. Now, when we're looking around Tuesday into Wednesday or so, that's also the time frame where we could potentially see some wind advisories because this is expected to be widespread, especially for areas that are prone to gustier conditions, Maui and Hawaii Island and those slopes in particular. But with these winds now in terms of the shower activity, we see this first band of moisture that is starting to approach the east end of the state. Now, that's going to be brushing up against the windward and Mauka sections tonight into early morning tomorrow. So looking at this model, we're already looking at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're definitely seeing that sweep over the islands, and we can expect showers to be likely for all windward sections, mainly for the east side first later tonight. And as that progresses, as Kauai and Oahu is quiet right now, we can expect shower activity to start to increase. And as we look at tomorrow evening, we're starting to see more pockets of moisture come in from the east following that first band of moisture. Now, we are having these trade winds creating trade wind weather, but it's going to be wetter than normal because a lot of that moisture. And with the gustier winds, it's not just looking to be on the windward sides. Some of that could be toppled over towards the central and even leeward sides of all the islands. If we're looking at tomorrow, we do see Hawaii Island and Kauai having the most chances of shower activity, but again, that prevails across all the islands. Oahu and Maui is looking to be the warmest, 90 coming in from Maui, but as you see, those wind speeds are also starting to pick up. Gustier conditions looking to be coming in from Kahului, Maui, right under that 30-mile-per-hour mark. Until then, we see that these are really pockets of moisture ahead of that first boundary, starting to impact the east portion of the state. Again, that's going to be starting to make its way towards the west, and everywhere can expect increasing showers tonight into tomorrow morning. Looking at our waves, our Nalu 3 to 5 up north, 1 to 3 for the west, 2 to 4 down south, and 5 to 7 choppiest conditions on the east due to those building trade winds, which again, breezy tomorrow, starts to be windy, which means at least wind speeds of 30 miles per hour starting Tuesday, leading into the week where we potentially have a disturbance that could bring another round of widespread wet weather. Sam, I give it back to you.